Good morning, and welcome to Morning Signal. Here's your briefing for 14 July 2026. We start with a major legal battle as Apple sues OpenAI, accusing the lab of poaching executives to steal unreleased device hardware secrets.
This is a massive escalation that directly threatens Johnny Ive's highly anticipated 2027 consumer hardware launch. It shows how high the stakes are as tech giants race to own the physical interface for AI.
At the same time, OpenAI is dealing with a massive leadership shakeup. Co-founder Greg Brockman is taking operational control after executives Simo and Heideke exited, consolidating power ahead of a prospective IPO.
This consolidation suggests OpenAI is tightening ship for public markets. It also signals a shift from experimental research to aggressive commercial execution.
Moving to enterprise risk, we are seeing the rise of the reverse information paradox. Businesses are realizing they are silently training vendor foundation models through everyday employee corrections.
Companies are essentially giving away their intellectual property for free. B2B contracts will have to adapt quickly to protect this trace data, memory, and model weights.
Meanwhile, generative AI has officially cracked traditional document trust. Because AI can now generate flawless fake documents, fintechs are abandoning document verification entirely.
They are pivoting to direct consent-based API data integration instead. If you can't trust the PDF, you have to pull the data straight from the source.
Over in India, the government is targeting digital anonymity. The Ministry of Electronics and IT is pushing rules to block chat usernames, prioritizing compliance over product privacy.
This is a major regulatory shift. It shows governments are increasingly willing to dismantle core privacy features to enforce identity tracking.
In AI development, OpenAI has removed all Plus and Pro usage restrictions for GPT 5.6. They showcase this upgrade with multi-agent architectures solving historical unsolved mathematical proofs.
Removing those caps suggests their compute efficiency has scaled dramatically. Using multi-agent systems to solve pure math shows we are moving far beyond simple chat boxes.
Tencent is also making moves, negotiating to buy AI agent startup Manus for $2 billion. This comes after regulators blocked Meta from acquiring the company.
It highlights how highly valued agentic intellectual property has become. With US-China tech competition heating up, agent tech is the new geopolitical battleground.
Anthropic is preparing for serious scale by appointing former Fed Chair Ben Bernanke to its trust. This signals readiness for intense public market scrutiny and macroeconomic oversight.
Right. Bringing in a former Fed chief is a massive signal to Wall Street. It tells regulators that Anthropic wants to be the mature, stable choice for enterprise AI.
Meta, however, is facing backlash and has backtracked on its Muse image remix feature. They pulled it after users protested their public Instagram photos being used for training.
This user revolt shows that public patience with automatic opt-ins is wearing thin. Even tech giants have to respect user boundaries when it comes to personal data.
In product news, local agent platforms are scaling rapidly. The open-source platform Osaurus just crossed 175,000 downloads on macOS.
Developers clearly want to run sandboxed AI agents locally rather than in the cloud. It is cheaper, faster, and much safer for sensitive data.
On the enterprise side, SaaS job cuts are accelerating. B2B e-commerce platform GoQuick laid off 10% of its staff to automate onboarding workflows using AI agents.
This is the practical application of the agent wave. Companies are no longer just talking about efficiency. They are actively replacing human workflows with code.
This shift is changing how we measure SaaS success. A new product framework rejects vanity revenue metrics, forcing product managers to track buyer-initiated meeting pools and early retention velocity.
Exactly, because in an AI-driven world, traditional sales pipelines don't mean much. Real value is proven by how fast customers adopt and stick with the product.
In developer tools, Claude Code has expanded its sandbox. They added a secure, configurable in-app browser so terminal agents can interact directly with the web.
This turns terminal agents into active web operators. They can now read, click, and navigate the internet to solve complex engineering tasks.
Glean is also optimizing token spend by migrating its agent harness to code-based tool orchestration. This move reduced enterprise search token consumption by 24%.
This is a huge win for operational costs. Brittle prompt engineering is being replaced by structured code harnesses to save money and improve reliability.
But developers are also reporting a frustrating new trend of API shadow blocking. Platforms are returning successful HTTP 200 statuses that actually carry degraded or empty payloads.
It is a silent failure mode that bypasses standard error monitoring. Teams need to start auditing the actual payload shapes of their API integrations daily.
In finance, stablecoin issuer Circle secured OCC Trust Bank approval. This allows them to custody their own reserves, completely bypassing traditional commercial banks.
This is a massive step toward fully disintermediating traditional banking. Circle is building an independent financial stack.
Wall Street is pushing back on another front, blocking employees from prediction betting. Major investment banks ban staff from trading on financial and political prediction markets.
They are terrified of systemic insider trading risks. As these prediction platforms grow, the line between market research and insider trading is getting very blurry.
To wrap up, let's look at today's decision signals. Keep a close eye on whether Coinbase or Paxos apply for OCC Trust Bank charters next.
And monitor if Meta pauses its username rollouts in Europe due to the regulatory pressure in India.
Finally, here is one thing worth thinking about today. When enterprise customers use your AI, they pay you twice, with their budget and with the cognitive corrections they feed your model.
As a product leader, you must decide if you will lock customers in by swallowing this training data or win their trust by letting them export their learned organizational context.
That is all for today.
We will be back tomorrow morning.